I've been working on art since I was a 4-year-old, and many, many years since then, I have developed into what I would say is an emerging artist, because I think there's always something new to learn. It started early when my mother insisted to my kindergarten teacher that I was an artist, and she insisted that I have an easel and something to prop my art up on, and all of this was provided for me in kindergarten. I remember my kindergarten teacher, Ms. Minky, and I was encouraged from early on in the public schools in Philadelphia in my art. Through junior high, I remember B. Claire Overton, the first and only black teacher I had all the way through school. I would say that my life is constantly in touch with the fact that I produce art. I use those things around me, everything that is around me. Being a black person in the world is easy for an artist because the subject matter is there, it's active, it's colorful, and I work with that color, with that activity, and with the movement of my people, not keeping anyone else out if they want to come in, but I put whatever I see in day-to-day life, I work from that. There's a friend named Cheryl Dent Howell that I met at church, and at her home, her whole wall, I think she has about 15 paintings in her home. There are people who support me, and I'm dependent on. If they don't show up, then I'm lost. I don't know where to go. I don't know who to talk to, because I'm basically a shy person. But I'm always encouraging those around me that I think might be good at this in this space to get going. Be it, do it. You can do it. I suppose in this time of my life where there's very little more I can learn, that whatever I have learned is available to anybody who wants to do it. And the medium I work with is strange in a way, but I remember in junior high school that B. Claire Overton had us use Crayola crayons. And we did all of our work with these Crayola crayons. And now, almost a century after, we come with the Sennelier French oil pastel, which is really nothing but Crayola crayon that has been glorified because it uses the cadmiums and all of the colors that are in the oil paint tube and just mixed with wax and makes this really flexible, functional medium for art. So that's what I use, just the oil pastels. This, when I was at Cal, they only had a small size, and this is what I work with now, exclusively on a good arches paper, and it works for me. And it's less toxic. I mean, with oil painting, which I did at Cal, wanting really to be a sculptor, but wind up being a painter, I draw and I paint. This is the medium that has really been created just for me. First of all, I'm a Christian, and it works for me. I live by certain things like He has showed you what is good, and what does He require? Do justice, love mercy, and walk with Him. My friends want to drive. Oh, you're going where? On the bus? And people say, you're how old and you don't have a cane? Can you see that? Can I help you with your packet? I try my best not to be all of those things. I think that keeps me going. I want to stay on my feet. I pray for that.